Hello, I'm Timothy Witham. Today I'm doing a video on basically some of my favorite wrestlers, and some of them don't really know, but I end up watching a bunch of wrestling videos to basically do some research on some wrestlers because I really wanted to do something special for my first time back to recording. Haven't recorded for a while, and one of my favorite things is I'm a huge wrestling fan. So I watched a bunch of videos on different wrestlers from Honky Tonk Man and all over. So this is basically a video of what if all these different wrestlers were from the same generation, who I think would win if they actually did face off. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to be showing videos of some of these wrestlers' matches before I face them off. The first two I'm going to do is what if Hollywood Hulk Hogan, faced off against Daniel Bryan. So I'm going to show you one of Hulk Hogan's matches, one of my favorite rivalries of all time as far as WCW. One of my favorite rivalries of WCW, that era, was Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Sting. You had the whole portrayal of Hulk Hogan creating the New World Order, teaming up with the Outsiders, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. And that was when Hulk Hogan turned heel for the first time within his career. Hulk Hogan was always the hero. Say your prayers, take your vitamins. But then things changed as the years passed. Hogan realized that his character of being a good guy was growing stale. So he created his own villain character, which was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And then Sting went from being the blonde-haired hero everybody loved to the vigilante, the guy that stood against Hollywood Hulk Hogan and the New World Order. So this was one of my favorite rivalries. This was a match from Starrcade. A lot of people kind of didn't like the whole Hulk Hogan Sting match because it was kind of different. And both guys, the problem was Hogan was dealing with back injuries and neck injuries, and Sting wasn't 110% neither. So you had both wrestlers not at 110%. This is one of my favorite rivalries. I'm going to play the match. Here we go. If I can get my camera steady here, I could do this. Sorry guys, it's gonna take a minute. Here we go. Oh, sorry about that.
We are live, and we're going to take you to this big announcement to begin things. The one and only Michael Buffer here with us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, last night at Starrcade 97, in the battle of the century, the world was witness to the crowning of a new heavyweight champion of the world. Tonight, here on WCW Monday Nitro, the world will once again witness an unprecedented instant rematch between the same two men for the heavyweight championship of the world. Are you ready?
You're not kidding.
Oh, Baltimore, yes. Maryland, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching on Monday Nitro around the world.
WCW Monday Nitro.
Let's get ready to rumble!
This is what it's going to be. It'll be the biggest rumble ever. Hogan in the role of a challenger.
And Sting doesn't have to be Hogan. Hogan's got to be Sting.
Huge advantage for Sting and WCW.
He weighs 275 pounds. He's the leader of the New World Order. And tonight, he's a man on a mission. Tonight, he plans to show the world that he should still be the heavyweight champion. That he was ripped off last night, and he wants the title belt back. Ladies and gentlemen, from Hollywood, California, here is the challenger, the professional wrestling legend and former world heavyweight champion, the one and only Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
How many times have you seen this man come down the aisle with that world title belt on? Not many. That's a very odd scene to see him come down as the challenger, like you said, Iron Mike.
Looks naked without that championship belt to strum like a guitar, doesn't he?
Let's watch Sting make it to the ring. That's what I want to see.
Sorry this video ain't the top quality on this one, but it's the one I found.
He comes waving the banner. The world title. The crowning jewel of our sport since 1905. The man who's the franchise of WCW on our program.
Not the best camera work back then.
And now making his way to the ring.
Very proud to be a part of it.
252 pounds. Last night, he upset the entire world of professional wrestling by capturing the heavyweight title belt. Tonight, he wants all to know that he is the true champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the enigmatic and mysterious man of professional.
Yeah, you better get out of there, boy. Watch out. Michael Buffer almost got a part of this one, and they're into it already. Look at this, the belt. The belt cleaned off. The belt back to its original luster, and Hogan using the belt. The bell is not even sounded. It's going to the back of Sting.
Hogan is like a man possessed, attacking Sting first with the belt, now dropping elbows across the chest of Sting. Cover. He refuses to go for a cover. He's throttling him in a chokehold.
But he realizes now, Mike, that he can't waste any time with this guy, Sting. He saw the conditioning he was in last night. He's going to have to take him out early. His plan is, when Sting gets through those ropes, get him down, keep him down, and get that championship back to the NWO.
Fans, as you know, we're going past the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to hang with this as long as we can here tonight, live on Nitro. As Hogan scoops up Sting. Hogan has been on the offense. And Hogan is a man not looking to win a title right now. He's a man looking to destroy everything WCW stands for in one fell swoop. You've seen the frustration of a champion, a former champion, Hollywood Hogan. Look at this. Counting away, I don't think I've ever seen Hogan like this.
Tony, you're right. Everything that WCW regained last night at Starrcade, we could lose it all tonight.
Sting, not tonight. Look at the eyes of Sting. Not tonight. Stalking Hogan, Sting.
First, I'm going to be editing some of this. You won't see the full match. You just basically see some of the crazy stuff that happened within the match.
In the corner, to the midsection, Sting. There's a fire within the action or an ovation for anybody like the one Sting got last night at the MTI Arena. And you know, like today, that really breaks at the soul of Hollywood Hogan.
And deathlock was applied, but Randy Anderson nowhere to be able to cut the man out here, Lee.
Wichita says only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual. Good call.
Sorry for a commercial thing that just happened. So I'm gonna pause this again.
Way into the ring, Nick Patrick, the man who a day earlier was removed by J.J. Dillon from the championship match. Suddenly, he makes his presence felt, talking to Sting.
Well, he caused Sting to make the break there, and that turned things around for him.
Well, Sting is right now realizes he's going to take matters into his own hands. He's had enough of this. Hogan from behind.
Rolls him up, and look at Nick Patrick.
Hogan with a handful of tights.
And Nick Patrick right in the midst of it again.
And that's where Nick Patrick starts calling for the championship belt. It's his every intention, guys, to give it back to Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
We all thought it was over. We thought in a mere 24 hours, Hogan had regained the title. But Nick Patrick goes down. Deservedly, I might add. and the fight was not yet over.
Sting is not done with Hogan yet.
Randy Anderson, the referee aside, trying to regain his composure. Very tough to do, certainly in the midst of that splash. A titanic battle will go down as an event never forgotten. Hogan right now is calling for the troops.
You can hear him yelling, "Help me! Help me! There's your ex-heavyweight champion of the world."
Well, we all thought at that time, though, guys, that he was still the world champ. And now Randy Anderson is back into it. Randy Anderson thinks, rightfully so, the match should continue. He is the referee of record, and the match is going on. And I'm not so sure Hogan realizes this, but Sting does. It's time for the Scorpion Deathlock.
He's gonna slap it on him again.
Randy Anderson checking. Calling him out. Sting retains the title.
There's your winner.
The first man out, James J. Dillon, the head of the executive committee, the man with a lot of pressure on him. He has the world title bout, and unfortunately, as he gets ready to hand the belt to Sting, justice has prevailed. Lee, here we go.
Well, a little too late. Hollywood Hulk Hogan calling for reinforcements at one time, but nobody came out. But now Eric Bischoff, and they're having a little tug of war in the middle.
Yeah, this is Eric Bischoff, I guess, at his best. And this is WCW at their best. Oh! Once again, footage that did not make the air on December 29th in Baltimore after Nitro went off the air. Now we are going to see one of the biggest brawls ever between WCW and the NWO. Near pandemonium. Things really got out of hand here. Bret Hart coming out. This prompted and has prompted WCW officials to make their statements about fines, suspensions.
Well, you know, Tony, all by himself. Sting was in there all by himself with nobody to help him. Now Diamond Dallas is there. Ray Traylor's there. Hacksaw's in there now.
And I mean, this is a battle that professional wrestling fans that night in Baltimore, and now you fans watching will never forget. This was WCW standing up for itself, coming to the aid of the man who is still the world champ. This is every man rising up, being...
There's a couple reasons on why that was my favorite rivalry. It was just so entertaining to see Sting, you know, and that crow face paint being the hero and Hogan the villain. And I think the whole NWO thing really could have worked. It was just the fact they kept adding member after member after member. Okay? That's where WCW went wrong with the whole NWO thing. If you look up the history books, you can see that adding too many members was WCW's biggest mistake. Because the whole Sting versus Hulk Hogan rivalry was a thing that worked so well, I feel. But yet, when they started adding on, that's where things fell apart. So now, next, I'm going to show you some of Daniel Bryan. And then I'm going to play a match on my wrestling game and show you who do I think would win between Hogan and Daniel Bryan. Okay, so my favorite rivalry when it comes to Daniel Bryan was a rivalry he had at WrestleMania 30 against Triple H. At this time, Triple H played the villain. He told Daniel Bryan, "You don't have what it takes. You're nothing." And Triple H, for weeks on end, kept on telling Daniel Bryan, "You're not the man. You're not good. You're a B-plus player." And Daniel Bryan proved at WrestleMania 30 that he is not a B-plus player. Daniel Bryan is one of the most talented WWE superstars, I think. One of them, at least. There's a lot of great talent in WWE. Same thing when it comes to AEW, I feel. There's talented wrestlers in NXT, Impact Wrestling. There's just, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of talented guys. But in my opinion, Daniel Bryan is one of the best at what he does. The guy doesn't have height. He isn't the biggest guy. He isn't the most muscular guy. But he is talented. He has speed. He has charisma. He's just that damn good in my opinion. So here we go. Triple H versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30.
Daniel Bryan, you gotta be kidding me!
Am I NXT rookie? It's the WWE. But where's your personality? Where's your charisma? Answer your critics. Everything inside of me just wanted to fit in.
The WWE Universe is becoming a believer in Daniel Bryan.
And only that proves that when I step in this ring, there is night. It is my job to ensure the best product. What, Daniel Bryan? Cold, hard fact of life. Some guys get
100 pounds, you are a B.
B plus player. He is just not good enough
to see somebody like me succeed. We are not going to take it anymore. Listen, is if I beat the crap out of you at WrestleMania.
an end to your pathetic yes movement.
And stronger than ever. These people behind me.
The King of Kings is here. H makes his way to the ring for a match at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this is Stone Cold and The Undertaker, Mick Foley and Chris. So are you two saying? Bryan has got what he asked for now. Now he wishes he hadn't asked for. How tough this game actually is. Wait a minute, are you telling me that the thing? I think Daniel Bryan knows. It's like going from movement. Game's got a smug smirk on his face. We got 18th WrestleMania match for Triple H. Daniel Bryan. That's a Daniel Bryan. I'll take a handshake for the 13-time world champion. And Triple H, of course, the much. And remember, Bryan can strike with his hands and his feet. Triple H going to get Bryan is going to rely on those. I think there are two things that I can respectful move. JBL, how short is your memory? You've been Bryan stuck his hand out. Triple H put handcuffs on it. Here we go again. Collar elbow time. Now Triple H going right to the way from Triple H. Do all he can like that to keep Triple H away from the bum arm. Whoa, nice thing, slapping him a number of times, talking trash to Daniel Bryan. Shoulder over the midsection. So you read Triple H headlock takedown again on his Daniel Bryan again goes up over the top. Right to the leg. Man, Daniel Bryan, the submissions of Daniel Bryan. Daniel. And Bryan. And look at that DDT off the apron by Daniel. Daniel Bryan top row. And he takes it. To throw Daniel Bryan into the barricade. Here hooks the leg of Triple H. Isn't enough near ball.
Bryan top of Triple H. Oh, man, what a big right hand. Not good for Daniel Bryan here in the early going. Look at Daniel Bryan go. Wow. The referee has counted now. Remember, a count-out victory, Triple H. But the winner will go to the championship match. Triple H now back. He goes after the leg for one reason, to leg just to get to the arm, and he's got it now. You ask about ring rust, this is a 13-time world. Daniel Bryan now trying to break that pressure. Oh, but that knee, the no key coming out. That man is on his shoulder. That's just a bull. Oh, we got it. Oh, no. Right hand by Triple H. Oh, and again, the bad arm. 4, and as we mentioned before, a count out. Wilson now just slides into the ring to beat the count at 10. Chicken wing. Let me just tell you about the blame for him getting into it.